Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamika and this is Check the Rhymes. I am super excited that you're here as always. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all, it's time to go to Magic City. And I'm not talking about a strip club. I'm talking about we're headed to Orlando for the newest installment of Basketball Wives Orlando. Woo, y'all, I don't know if you've been watching, but it is drama. So Basketball Wives Orlando airs every single Monday at 10 o'clock on VH1. And in the house today to talk about this season is Ashley Snell and Mehgan James. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss today's show.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to Check the Rhymes. How are y'all?
We're great. How are you?
I'm doing well. I am super excited that Basketball Wives Orlando is underway because I've been waiting for the show. We'll start with you, Mehgan, because you've got a reality TV resume and you've been on Basketball Wives. So why come back and do this franchise, the Orlando one?
Sorry to cut you off, but the reason I wanted to come back and do this franchise is because I don't feel like I got a fair shot to tell my story. Basketball Wives LA season 4 when I was like 21 years old or 22. And I wasn't a full grown like woman yet. I wasn't able to share the story that I'm able to share on Orlando. The girls on our season, everyone's around the same age. We're all going through the same type of drama, the same type of like life challenges. And it's just easier to relate to the women on the season.
Okay, that makes sense. Ashley, why did you decide to do the show?
I decided to do the show because I wanted to give a platform for my business, my athleisure line, Ashley Snell Collection. So my husband's not big on social media, and I knew I needed a way to get my brand out there.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Put that man to work. Tell him he's got to like do something on social to promote you.
Right. Well, and I think the biggest thing that happened, because it was like 3 years in the making before it actually got to film. So depth was able to come in because in that time, like my husband was diagnosed with autism. One of my sons was diagnosed with autism. So even though it started as something just to a brand purpose, then it became like, wow, okay, well, let us showcase our family life. Let's bring awareness to autism. Let's do more than just the brand building.
Gotcha. Because I was going to ask if we would see that part of the, your family dynamic on screen. Because I know, there have been interviews about autism and, just the impact and just the entire journey. So I just wondered if we would see that on screen, but it sounds like we will.
You will.
Yeah. Okay. Mehgan, are you hoping that this show will help shed your Bad Girls Club past? Because I think everybody just kind of expects you to still, like you said, you were young, but everybody expects you to still be the same as you were on that show.
Right. I intentionally, while filming my scenes, thought about the things I did, the things that I said, and my actions in order to rebrand. One of the main reasons why I wanted to do the show is for rebrand. And I feel like the depth of my personal story will take away from like the Bad Girls Club image. I feel like people only get to see one side of me, and while I'm in the show, people will get to see all sides. They'll get to see my family, my man, my job, things I love, and I just think it will definitely shed the Bad Girls Club image.
Okay, and I should have asked this question first, but what can we expect this season? Ashley, we can start with you.
I mean, off top, you can expect a lot of drama. I think that it's drama that is rooted in like real stuff. So every episode, there's going to be some form of that. But the beauty in this show is each character, each person is so real and so raw and has so much going on in their interpersonal lives that once you start to peel back the layers of each person, it's like you might have an idea about that person, but just wait till a couple episodes and it's like, okay, there's so much more than just the cattiness.
Mehgan, what would you say we can expect this season from your perspective?
I would definitely agree with Ashley. Obviously, there's going to be drama. What reality TV show would be one without drama? But I think the audience will be surprised at people's personal stories and the things that we all go through in everyday life and how relatable all of the girls are, because there are going to be women just like us going through going through things just like we go through. And I feel like that'll be a shock factor because I feel like people, look at us and think our lives are perfect. In all actuality, they're not. Like everybody has their own issues. So
I'm glad you mentioned that because I think one of the things is, from us outside looking in, we think you do have these lavish lifestyles, especially, being married or dating an athlete. But what is the one thing, and I know it's like a lot comes with that, but what would you say is in maybe 3 words, describe how you keep your relationship intact and ignore the outside world? Megan, we'll start with you.
I just feel like privacy is peace. Keep as much as you want private. The more that you keep private, the more people will have less to judge. So, I mean, that's all I should say. But Ashley has like a bigger forefront relationship than I do. I'm not currently dating an athlete right now, so I think that would be a good question for her.
Okay, Ashley, how about you?
For me, I think I have it easier than most women who are married to basketball players because my husband doesn't like to leave the house and he doesn't like social media and he's very introverted. So I did get blessed in that aspect it just really is about our family and our relationship and we don't have outside factors. But I would say the secret to the success of our marriage is having respect and trust for one another and full-blown communication.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Well, Basketball Wives Orlando airs on Mondays at 10 o'clock on VH1. I want to thank both of you for joining me today on Check the Rhymes.
Thank you.